on to Vlogmas Day 21. Day 21 today is about Elf. So what I realized is that in my creation of the 31 days of Vlogmas that I made, I didn't put gingerbread down. I put cookie, and it didn't dawn on me to do this during the cookie one, but I thought, and the reason part of it was because I thought I had gingerbread on my list, but I didn't. So today's about Elf, so I figured, you know what, let me talk about the movie Elf, because honestly, Elf is it is my favorite Christmas movie. Favorite Christmas movie. So I'll talk about Elf while I build a gingerbread cookie. Yep, right here. Here, folks, here it is. This is the Mandalorian cookie, which is where, of course, I have Baby Yoda with me right now, because Baby Yoda is going to help me. So, a good friend of mine sent me 3 kits, because, you know, 1 is not enough. So, here we go. We will do this Star Wars Mandalorian The Child cookie set. And the nice thing I like about this is, 1, no baking required. None whatsoever. I don't got to break out a mixer, or a bowl, or eggs, or flour, or any of that stuff. None of it. It includes pre-baked vanilla cookies. Check. Pre-made icing. Green, brown, black, and pink, which is lovely. So, that's awesome. So here we go. 1 cookie decorated is roughly 250 calories. Wow. Oh well. Well, so let's break this open while I'm here. And while I'm doing this, let me talk about Elf. So why do I like Elf? So it used to be the Christmas movie. It used to be my favorite Christmas movie. And I think they overdid it when they started playing it literally 24 hours in a row. I think it was like on TBS or one of those channels. And it just got to the point where like it was too much. And even though I wasn't watching it, it was the fact that no matter what I tried to do to get away from it, I felt like not only was it on that one channel that was running it 24 hours straight, but it was on other channels too. And I honestly, I just kind of got annoyed with it. So I don't like the Christmas movie anymore. I think it got overplayed, and I think that, for me, that's why. Now, I don't know, you might feel a little bit different. So, anyways, whoop. All right, there we go. So here it is. 3 little made cookies. They're already like little etched in and everything, so this makes coloring them really super easy. I've got brown frosting here, which I'm not really sure what this is for. It looks like more like icing. I'm not sure what this is for. We got the pink, we got black, we got green, and the brown I'm assuming is his jacket. So I don't know why brown came like this and not like these, because this would have been more helpful than this. But for some reason, that's how they decided to make it come out. But the nice thing is looks like the lines, I just traced the lines with black icing, which helps do the outlines. And the baby pictures in case you're like, I don't know whether to color this, or you can color whatever you want. It is your cookie to do however you want to do it. Back, I've got paper towels now, so I don't get my nice little kitchen table all dirty. So anyways, where were we? Yes, Elf. Elf, I don't recall if I watched it in the theater or not, but I do know this. I immediately fell in love with it. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I didn't watch it in the theater because it came out in 2003, and I was living overseas at the time. I was living in Japan, and I definitely did not watch it in the theater. Actually, I don't remember watching a lot of movies 2003, 2004 time frame when I was living in Japan, because 1, we were hardly at home, and I was always on a ship out at sea, and we didn't really get a lot of those movies like on our, you know, little network that we had. So I don't remember exactly when I watched Elf, but I do know this. I fell in love with it, obviously, right away when I did watch it. And I actually have it. I own it. I own the digital copy of Elf. And I will always start watching Elf the week of Christmas. So hence today, starting today, we watch Elf. And yeah, it's got lots of great quotes. It's Will Ferrell. It's Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell in, one of his, I think, probably close to his second real movie that he's been in when he started, because he left SNL in 2002. So he did this in 2003. So he did an amazing job. Like, they just let him kind of run around and do his thing, which is really, really cool that that happened, that he was allowed to do that. So that was awesome. So good news. At least I think this is good news. I don't think this requires you to have like a knife or anything. We'll find out. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Let me go get the scissors. All right, so where were we? Will Ferrell. Yes. Will Ferrell is hilarious. He's just, there's something about someone's ability to just come up on the fly with all this stuff. To improvise like he did is just, amazing. So we're going to do green first because that makes sense to me. All right. Cut off the little top of the little thingamabobber. And now we're just going to put the green on. The green on because that's the easy one, I think. I think that's the easy one. And I like this. Okay, it comes out pretty decent, as you can see. Now, it's coming out a lot darker, not darker, like a brighter green than I expected. Like a more of a, I thought it to be a darker green based off of here. Like it would be like more of like a more foresty green, but it comes out kind of shiny. And I should probably now, and I don't know if it's probably better for me to maybe trim this a little bit more. Maybe that would make it easier. Yeah, I don't know. But there's just, Will Ferrell is just great. I love it. And some interesting things about, the movie itself is a lot of it is just full on Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell. In the sense that he really got to just kind of make up his own lines. He kind of was given the, hey, this is what my scene wants to be. This is what we're trying to get from the scene. And then they just kind of let Will Ferrell go. So like most of the stuff that was filmed in New York a lot of it was unscripted. And they did really truly let Will Ferrell go and do his thing and just run around New York in a costume, in an elf costume, just having fun with it. And one of the things that I learned and then I find the most hilarious about that whole New York stuff scenes that were shot is that one scene where he thinks he sees Santa like crossing the crosswalk on the road, and then he realizes, no, that's not Santa. And he immediately regrets that decision of touching him and saying Santa, and finding out that, dude, that guy literally was just some random dude walking around New York City dressed exactly like that in a full-on red sweatsuit, and a white beard and a stocking cap. So it's perfect. It is just so yeah, it's great. So what I'm realizing in doing this is that I think I'm going to need to make these a little bit, not that I really wanted to. Frosting's not too bad. So I'm trying to think of what that tastes like. I'm trying to give an idea of what this frosting tastes like. And I'm not really sure. So what you'll probably want is some other semblance of a way to like spread this without, like maybe a little knife of some sort or a little edgy thing. But I can tell you right now, this will not look anything like Grogu. By the way, I'm super sorry that I'm totally butchering your cookie here, Grogu. But this is not, because it's kind of, it's like paint-ish in a way that it's kind of a liquidy frosting, and it almost is like it's melting more as it's now that's out of the package. So, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to, and maybe I just want to eat the cookie and I'm just kind of being impatient. But anyways, that's really it. This is going to go on for a lot longer if I keep talking. Well, it's going to be a while for me to try to do this. So and yeah, this is, see how this is? Like, it's just not, this doesn't stick really well. I don't know. And I'm not a fan of this green. That's the other thing. I'm just not a fan of the green. And I thought maybe that this would be, my thought process in making this was, yeah, this, all right, way too much. All right, we're done. Here you go. Here is the my finished product. Putting on the brown stuff for the jacket or whatever, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they decided to make this frosting different than the other frostings. But because this one, I even tried to like have it like a little, you know, pipe bagging, and it might come out like a nice pipe bag, but it doesn't spread. So now anyways. Point being, there you go. There's the cookies. How do they taste? I'm pretty sure they taste quite yummy. So I did, as you can see, I did a great job. I did a wonderful job. I got better with the outlining. Then once we started adding the green stuff and all the other stuff, it got a little crazy, but it's a cookie. It's fun to make though. So, you got kids, they'll probably have fun doing it. Like I said, it comes real easy to do. But that's Vlogmas Day 21.